want to open it up to you. Obviously, man, I want to be your client like immediately. Do you have any seminars coming up, conferences? How do people connect to you if they want to be your client? Tell us about that.
Okay, so the first thing they can do is go to my website, which is simply sarahglitzer.com.
Okay.
There they can sign up for a free download. It's just 5 steps to living a more empowered life.
Wonderful.
Some of the things that I touched on are in there, but what I like about that free download is I've set it up in like a worksheet format. So they actually have a space where they can kind of jot down some notes as they're reading through some of my practical steps to becoming more empowered. 2 main things that I would plug because you're letting me do so, and I appreciate that opportunity. I do have a one-on-one program. My one-on-one coaching program is called 8 Weeks to Empowered. There's a lot more information about that on my website, but that is really for every woman. Again, whether she's already in a really successful place and she's thriving, or she's struggling and she needs help navigating through the challenges that she's going through. I have a lot of certifications and training and extensive background. I've been working in this space for 18 years. And hopefully, as I've proven today, I'm extremely passionate about what I do.
Yes, you are.
And I love my one-on-one clients. Thank you. My clients become like family to me if they're open to that. And I have clients from 17 years ago who are today very good friends.
Wow.
That's how much I care about my clients. And the other thing that I would promote, and this is going to be a phenomenal event. If somebody is looking for a way to self-honor, this would be a must-do event. It is my Play Big, Live Empowered weekend retreat for women. It is being held at the Alexander Hotel in downtown Indianapolis, which is a beautiful boutique-style hotel, very modern, just very, very la amazing experience. You don't feel like you're in a hotel at a conference. They try to create a very different experience than that for you. It's November 9th through 11th, 2018. It will be an experience for women like nothing they've ever had before. We will push them to grow. We will encourage them to recognize all the greatness that they have within them and step into it. We will encourage them to set goals like they never thought they would ever set before and start creating what they need to create to reach those goals. They will mastermind with other incredible, successful women. They will go out on a ropes course challenge and get to fly through the trees and push themselves, overcome fear, step into that greatness, step out of fear, encourage their teammates. They will be pampered with a beauty and bubbles segment where we'll be bringing in Saks Fifth Avenue makeup artists to do makeup. They will have an open champagne and wine bar for 3 hours to mingle and meet and mastermind with one another. At the end of that event, they will have the opportunity to have a professional headshot taken to update their website or to update business cards or just for fun. They will have spotlight segments with me, which will be teaching segments around stepping out of self-limiting beliefs, how your mindset matters, how to create what you want. We'll be doing yoga. We will just have an absolute incredible weekend where the women who come will be loved on, will be pampered, but will be pushed to step into a greater version of themselves. If you're someone who's making $50,000 a year, you have to step into the next best version of who you are and learn more about yourself and push yourself to grow if you want to make $150,000.
Yes.
If you're making $150,000, or if you are competing in a pageant and you've not yet won, but you know you can and you can taste it and you want it, you have to find pieces of yourself that you can improve and step out of your comfort zone and step into that bigger, better version of yourself so that now you're no longer the first runner-up or the second runner-up, but you're the winner. Whatever it is that you're wanting to achieve, there's opportunities for growth for every type of woman, both in and outside of the pageant industry. And again, my business is no longer a pageant business. We work with corporate clients and we work with individual business women mostly, but we are not opposed to working with all women. That is at the end of the day, my biggest passion. I have been through so much as a woman, and I really feel like it is my calling. It is my duty and responsibility to give back to women, to be vulnerable enough to share my journey and my experiences, to be vulnerable enough to be gut level honest with the mistakes that I've made, but with the growth that I've done, and to touch and inspire women in a way that only I can because of who I am. Not that there aren't other incredible coaches out there, but I know that I was put on this earth to do what I am doing. And to walk away from a COO corporate America income and do this full time was one of the hardest decisions that I've ever made. And yet it was one of the easiest decisions that I've ever made. And I started loving and believing in myself enough to go for it. And it's the best decision that I've ever made outside of marrying my husband and having my son. And I am so grateful that I am doing what I love and I'm serving others. And so sorry, I could ramble on, but if anybody
I could just
listening,
listen to you all day.
thank you. I appreciate that.
Here.
You're so sweet. Thank you. But if anyone listening is interested, you'll be able to find more details on my website soon. The retreat details are not on my website right now, simply because we're still fine-tuning the details. But contact me. Feel free to share. My email is sarah@sarahglitzer.com. If somebody wants to email me with questions, I can send more details. Okay. But we would love to have women attend. It's a select group of women, only 30 women.
Oh my gosh.
Participate. And I haven't even officially put the information out, and I know that I already have 8 who are fully committed.
9. You have 9.
So once the details go out, it will probably book fairly quickly. And it is an investment. And I will tell women that up front, but it is worth every penny. And I think that on the other side of it, you will say, I would have paid twice as much. And I'm so grateful that I came, because I learned something about myself, and I love myself more today than I did yesterday. And I am so motivated and empowered and inspired to go create everything that I've ever wanted to create in this life. And that's our goal. And that's what we feel we will achieve with this event.
We will achieve it. I guarantee it. I can just feel it.
I'm excited. And this is the last thing I will say about that is when I was still doing pageant consulting, we did a pageant consulting / personal development boot camp for teen girls, mostly who were interested in pageantry, but they didn't have to be. We held those camps for about 8 years. They were always fully booked. And the young women grew so much through those experiences. I always walked away just a sobbing, crying, like happy tears mess, because I was so grateful for all the growth that happened with these young women. And for years, the moms would say to me, I am just blown away by what my daughter has experienced this weekend, how much I can just feel that she's changed already, because we'd always do like a closing ceremony with awards, and the parents were always invited in to participate. And they could just see in their daughters, they knew their daughters better than anybody. They could sense how empowered and uplifted their daughters were after just 2 days. And so for years, these moms would say to me, if you ever do anything like this for women, please let me know. And I don't know why I didn't do it sooner, but like for whatever reason, finally the light bulb went off, and I was like, why am I not doing this for women? Women want this. Women need this.
Yes.
And so I am very excited. They do. We all do. We all do, regardless of where we are in our journey. So everyone is welcome. We love all women. We love all men too, but this event is exclusively for women.
Just for women.
And just for women for this event. My leadership and team building side of my company deals with businesses and organizations. So if anyone watching would be interested to know more about that, hit me up on email and I can send information. We do work with a lot of corporations on that side of the company. But today we're just really focusing on the women's empowerment side. And that's the piece that really gets me out of bed every day. So I'm excited to have done this for you, and I really appreciate the support.
Thank you so much, Sarah. I can't just thank you. Hopefully you feel how thankful I am that you're here.
I do. And I have to say, I am so proud of you and so thrilled for you with this adventure on. You are like the cutest, most beautiful model ever. I love that you're doing this, because it's just so fun to see you in your clothes every day. I bet you must be having a blast.
It's the worst job ever, clearly.
What a great job. And I am so proud of you. I'm so happy for you, and I will support you in any way that I can. So keep me posted on your progress and your success, and congratulations to you.
Thank you, Sarah.